What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video, and I know a few of you have requested this like 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I've been very busy. So what we have here is the new high torque flex impact wrench. This one is 3 1/4. They do also have a 1/2 inch available as well. And this is the new Milwaukee 1/2 inch high torque impact wrench. But anyway, this video is not going to be a demonstration because I'm going to let the Torque Touch channel do that because they have way better equipment. And it's just going to make more sense watching that. But I will get into some of the different features and the other little creature comforts or lack thereof that these things have that no one else really talks about. So first off, let's talk about the weight. So I'll weigh these with and without a battery. They both are sporting a 5 amp hour battery for this video. So with the battery on, the Milwaukee weighs 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Now, without the battery, the Milwaukee weighs 5 pounds, 14 ounces, almost 6 pounds. The Flex is a big girl at 8 pounds, 14 ounces, almost 9 pounds with the battery. And without the battery, it's a whole pound heavier at 6 pounds, 14 ounces. Now, again, this is a 3/4 inch anvil, but that anvil don't weigh that much. So this is a heavier tool than the Milwaukee. As far as length goes, the Flex is a lot longer. Again, 3/4 inch anvil, but still, it still will be longer even if it was a 1/2 inch. As far as width goes, the Flex is a little wider. And with the batteries on, I don't know why, but the Flex just seems taller. One thing that is not really noticeable when you're face-to-face, but is very noticeable on camera, the Flex has a slight angle, whereas the Milwaukee is straight. Now, one thing you might have noticed is just how stupid the Milwaukee looks. It looks like it wants to fall off a cliff. It just looks like it's going to fall over any minute because of the way it sits on the battery. The Flex, very balanced, looks nice, you know, on the battery, but also larger battery pack. Now, some other little features. If we come around the back, the Flex has multiple hooks. So it has a hook right here for a strap, and then also when you come down, it has another hook for a strap. The Milwaukee doesn't have either one of those, but they do have a belt clip on each side. The Flex also has a belt clip on each side as well. Now, looking at the controls of these, we'll look at the Milwaukee first. We see it has its same old 3 modes with the auto tightening mode. You have that there, auto tightening, 1, 2, 3. And the Flex has a little bit more going on here. So it has the same 3 modes. And also you can see it's angled differently because it knows you'll be behind the tool instead of in front of it like the Milwaukee. And it has the auto mode as well. But it has 2 buttons, and the 2 buttons serve as something else. So you see that there is a light here. So if we push this down for about 2 seconds, that's going to flash. And that allows us to control the brightness of the light. So we squeeze the trigger, brighter, 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 off. Bright, brighter, 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 off. So it's 6 settings. So if you also notice that there's a light down here, and it also has lights up here. So in other words, the Flex is lit. Speaking of light, the Milwaukee has the 3 lights here, but it is a different color. This is more warm and looks more like the sun, which I like the temperature of all Milwaukee tools. I don't know why no one else does it. I mean, it almost makes me wonder whether Milwaukee has a patent on having warm light on their tools. And the reason why the white light can be a problem is because it washes out things. But fortunately, you're able to adjust the brightness on the Flex. So that is a wonderful redeeming quality. Again, they both have their auto mode. So let's go and demonstrate that. The Flex in reverse does that, lets you know it's in that mode, and the Milwaukee is just going to go slow. All right, and that's it. That's how you know. For the Milwaukee, you just got to know it's going a little slow, and then look at your modes. Now, the second to last thing we're going to talk about here is the sound. Well, we're going to also talk about comfort too in the hand. So the sound these tools make are substantially different. So let's start with the Milwaukee and first gear. going in reverse. Now let's do the flex in first, going in reverse. Milwaukee, flex. Flex is way quieter. Now let's move on to second gear. Second gear. The Milwaukee hurts my ears. Now brace yourself for third. Third. This has a little chingy thing in the end, but golly, this sounds like a woman screaming in my ear. And I just want to know if you have this impact wrench, does yours do that? Next, let's talk about comfort. The Milwaukee is very comfortable. Everything's smooth. Like the grip is smooth, the trigger is smooth, everything is smooth, and it's lighter, so it feels better in your hand. The flex is grippy, and I don't know, it's more noticeable. It's not that it's uncomfortable, but it's grippy. But you should probably have gloves on using this, so you probably won't notice the grip, so it won't matter. But without gloves, it's grippy, and obviously it's heavy. Now, last thing I want to talk about is price. This is Tool Deals after all. They're both $299 regular price. Well, let's pretend this is the half inch. They're both $300. This was on sale last week on like a special buy today. It was $249 with a 5 amp-hour battery. This is currently on sale at Ohio Power Tools, and the link should be popping up right now. You're going to see it right now in a few seconds. You can click that and buy it. I think Ohio Power Tools is having a pricing error because this is $249. Excuse me. This is $249. This 6 amp-hour stacked battery with this 280-watt charger, big old charger, and you get this free, or you can get that half-inch free. They have the old one on there too. Don't get that. That's insane. That's why I think this is wrong, because they have the old one on there as the BOGO, which is weak and big and clunky and heavy, and they also have this. So yeah, the old one makes sense, but not for this one to be on there. So you can have all this for $249. This, not a 5 amp-hour regular lithium battery, but the 6 amp-hour stacked lithium battery. Listen, I don't know what you're doing. Then also, of course, if you register this, boy, I need to register this right now. You have a lifetime warranty. I need to go do that right now. So this is the deal of the century right now. $249, we're not going to ever see that again with a stacked lithium battery. A 6 amp-hour one at that. Not a 3.5, but the 6. So anyway, I like the Flex better. The Milwaukee is lighter and all that. Again, we don't know in terms of performance because that's obviously what we're here for. But I think this will outperform this, or they'll just be neck and neck in like a marginal difference. I think even if it outperforms, it'll be marginal. So that's something you can go wrong with either one. But this for $249 is an incredible, it's an insane deal. So if you were looking for a good high torque impact wrench, I recommend the Flex right now. I wouldn't recommend the Milwaukee at $300. I'll wait for another deal. The $249 with a battery wasn't bad, but still, this produces 1,700 breakaway with their stacked battery, and this one does 1,600 with their stacked battery, I think. So, you know, we'll wait for the Torque Test channel to see what they do. I don't know it's taking them so long. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. Leave your comments below, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.